Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we're stepping through a digital gateway into something, well, just incredibly vast. Abhiratna Virasat, which explores India's history and culture. You know, in our crazy, fast-paced world, the way information is actually first presented to us totally sets the tone for what we're about to learn, right? So, instead of just overwhelming us with endless walls of text, this specific starting point literally strips everything away. It creates this beautifully constructed entryway. It's kind of like standing in a quiet, really focused lobby right before you step into a grand museum. We're going to break down exactly how this deeply intentional framing prepares us for a really profound exploration of Indian heritage. So definitely settle in. We're embarking on a journey that honestly honors the immense weight of its subject right from the very first interaction.
The specific choice of language here is just striking. Witness the legacy. I mean, notice how it doesn't say read about the legacy or study the history or, click for data. No, this is an immediate, super powerful call to adventure. The word witness is inherently active. It's asking us to actually observe and experience these historical facts, not just passively consume them, but treat them as if they're living, breathing moments unfolding right in front of us. And honestly, when we're talking about Indian history and culture, that framing is absolutely essential. We're talking about a heritage defined by incredibly vibrant art, towering architecture, and living traditions that have literally survived and evolved over millennia. By asking us to witness it, a really profound expectation is set. It's basically a promise that this legacy won't just be handed to you. It's going to be shown, felt, and truly experienced.
Now, right from the start, there's a pretty stark psychological choice at play. You're presented with a universal exit, just a simple option to close the door and dismiss the whole thing entirely. But see, that forces a conscious, deliberate decision to stay. You weren't just, passively scrolling or accidentally falling into this cultural exploration. By having that clear off-ramp right there, you actually have to actively choose not to take it. You have to purposefully decide to step through. It's brilliant, really, because it completely transforms the act of learning. It takes it from a casual, mindless browse and turns it into an intentional commitment. It's basically signaling that engaging with a culture this deep actually requires your willing participation, your attention, and for sure, your respect.
So once you make that choice to stay, a little bit of preparation is actually demanded before you can fully jump in. Step 1. Secure authorized access. That phrasing right there adds such a brilliant layer of exclusivity and importance. It really elevates the content, giving you the feeling that what lies beyond is protected, it's significant, and it requires you to cross a formal threshold to see it. Then we get to step 2, enable sound, and wow, this is where we get a massive clue about the sheer depth of the experience. Because let's face it, Indian culture simply cannot be fully understood in silence. It's an incredibly auditory heritage. It's built on centuries of rich oral traditions, really intricate classical music, the rhythm of daily life, and these beautiful ancient chants. By making audio a mandatory requirement right off the bat, your senses are just fully primed for an immersive experience that goes way, way beyond just reading some text on a screen.
Okay, so what exactly are we getting all prepared for? Well, the core subject is defined with absolute clarity. Abhiratna Virasat. This beautifully resonant term is essentially the vessel for exploring the absolute depths of India's history and culture. Notice how all the other digital distractions have been deliberately stripped away? That's so your focus lands entirely on this massive, truly significant subject matter. The authorized access and the enabled sound, they aren't just annoying technical hurdles. Actually, scratch that. They're more like the required keys you need to unlock a really comprehensive understanding of this ancient, enduring civilization. You're being perfectly positioned to appreciate the sheer weight, the incredible diversity, and the lasting impact of Indian heritage with absolutely zero interruptions.
This totally minimal gateway has just so effectively set the stage, demanded your intentionality, and completely primed your senses. It literally structures your entire mindset before a single historical fact is even presented to you. So having unpacked exactly how carefully this journey into Abhiratna Virasat is framed, well, the only thing left is a simple, direct invitation to take that final step right into the content itself. The preparation is done. The threshold is crossed. Having seen the deep respect and intention that's really required to engage with such a vibrant history, the ultimate question remains, are you ready to witness the legacy?